Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. If y'all can hear me in the comment section, man, press 1, man. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me? Man, so this lady on your screen, 30-year-old teacher, 30-year-old high school teacher. Wow, bro. She is facing 60 years in prison now. Now, she originally was charged with 1 count of having sexual relations with a student. But now, according to new reports that have come out, and I got to say, first of all, her husband is a damn simp. Her husband reportedly is standing by her as she now faces new allegations of not only grooming, but sleeping with this student over 50 times and 45 times in the school. According to reports at the New York Post now. So let me explain this to y'all. This woman had priorly been arrested. She was arrested on 1 count, right? The boy's parents, apparently they went through his phone and found messages with this, a demon on your screen right here, right? So the police go run down and arrest her, lock her up, because the parents found messages, on the phone, and the boy basically said that they had relations. The boy had came out basically and admitted that they had had relations many times. Now, this woman, she was coming out saying, nah, it wasn't like that. She basically was trying to turn it, and make it seem like she was the one in a certain way that's, but so now the police did an investigation. So she went and she actually got bail. They actually gave her bail. And she is on a tracking device and stuff like that, but she got bailed. But she went back for a hearing yesterday, and now, bro, they nailed her ass to the wall. Apparently, they found way more messages that have corroborated this young brother's story. Now, apparently, like I said, the young dude got caught by his parents. The parents went through his phone. That's why I always tell y'all need to be checking y'all kids' phones and everything like that. They went through his phones and found the messages with this demon on your screen, right? Figured out they had stuff going on. They had almost got caught one time in the school. They almost got caught. She did it with this kid in the school 45 times. Let me read the article to y'all out of the New York Post. Her name is Christina Formella. The husband of accused, disgraced teacher, Christina Formella, he stood by her. The husband is standing by her. This is simping at an all-time high. As she arrived in an Illinois court yesterday to face new charges that she had sex with this teenager more than 50 times and reportedly started grooming him when he was 14. Now her husband, whose name is Michael Formella, held hands with this demon, even as prosecutors allege that she told the boy she had no intention on marrying her husband, that she was going to leave him and get millions of dollars, and that she even sent the teen messages while on vacation with the husband in Italy, according to the Daily Herald. We're going to get back to that part right there. Now, Christina Formella, y'all smash a like, but we should have over 1,000 likes easy. Christina Formella, a former teacher high school at Downers Grove South High School in suburban Chicago, is now facing 55 charges, included aggravated sexual assault, aggravated criminal sexual abuse, and grooming. She faces up to 60 years now in prison if she's convicted. Now, let's keep going, right? The husband, this nigga's the biggest simp on planet Earth. Lord have mercy, bro. She walked up to the DuPage County Circuit Court Tuesday, hand in hand with her spouse, accompanied by her defense team, according to footage obtained by the New York Post from TikToker Abby Blabby. The couple stayed mum entering the courthouse. This man literally was, hold on, I gotta, bro, you cannot make this up, bro. You cannot make this up, bro. And to me, this cat is just as liable as her. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Bro, first of all, they're saying they have text messages proof that she was having these type of communications with this boy, and that they were setting this stuff up. Secondly, brother, or I ain't even gonna say brother because you know, man. Secondly, dog, she said she ain't even want you. She was gonna divorce you and get millions of dollars. This is all time extreme simp levels that have never been seen or heard of before in life. I want to put this on the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about, man. Bro, this dude has to be the biggest simp in American history. I don't think it gets bigger than this. So, as it goes on, despite the prosecutors urging the judge to revoke her bail and lock her up, the judge allowed her to walk free with an ankle monitor. She knew what she was doing wrong, the prosecutor, Jason McAndrews, said, according to the Chicago Tribune, adding that she is unbelievably conniving and unbelievably controlling. Mrs. Formella allegedly groomed the teen boy before engaging in about 50, let me repeat that again, 50 sexual acts with him overall, including at least 45 times at the school where she was a special ed teacher, the prosecutor said. She also had sex with the boy 5 times at her home during school hours, according to the prosecutors. The illicit relationship began in January 2023. January 2023. And where is TMZ at and all these people with this story right here? Where they at? I need to know where TMZ, where all these people at, bro. Where y'all at, man? Come on now, let's go. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? It said the illicit relationship began in January 2023 and ended in September 2024 because the boy said it was wrong, the state's attorney office said. But Mrs. Formella allegedly stated that contacting the boy even earlier when he was 14 in September 2023 and brought up her husband multiple times. Now, Formella, a college soccer star, and her husband, a college baseball player, tied the knot last summer after meeting at Concordia University, Chicago. Prosecutors previously said the spouse had no clue about the alleged illicit affair. Other text messages told about a close call when another teacher almost discovered her doing you know what to this boy in the classroom, prosecutors said. She was initially only charged with 3 criminal counts and pled not guilty to the slew of new charges yesterday. This woman ain't got no shame. Authorities at first believed the alleged crime was more limited before further information came to light, with hundreds, if not thousands, of text messages backing up the alleged victim's version of events. Now, Mrs. Formella's defense lawyer, Richard Kane, argued in court yesterday that there was no reason his client should be detained before the trial, considering the new charges in the indictment were handed down last month but remain sealed. He said if she were a threat, prosecutors would have brought the upgraded case sooner. While Judge Mia McPherson said the ex-teacher who coached the alleged victim in soccer could remain free from now, she slapped further restrictions on her, including placing monitoring software on her electronics and forcing her to wear a GPS monitor. See, I don't like this. Why not just lock her ass up? Bro, you got, see, what type of game are we playing here? It locked her ass up until her court date. What type time are these people on? This is crazy work. What type time are they on? Unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. 45 times in the class during school, man. Unbelievable work, man. Unbelievable. And where is it? First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Parents, if I'm the parents, I'm suing the school and I'm suing the teacher. That's first and foremost. If I'm the parents, I'm schooling the school. I'm suing the school and I'm suing the teacher. Because, first of all, that should never be able to happen in school. 45 times in school? 45 times in school? Are you serious? And she's denying all of it. Lord have mercy, man. 45 times? Wow. And they almost got caught. They almost got caught. Crazy work, man. She's facing 60 years in prison, bro, over these charges, man. April Watson said, where's the proof? They have the messages and they have the boy's testimony as well. They have the message in the boy's testimony. And also it was reported that she would tell the boy to turn off his phone so that it couldn't track his location. Because remember, they said that they was going to her house. So she told the boy to turn off the cell phone. So this is what's being alleged too, is that she told the boy to turn off the cell phone so it would not track his location, where he was at. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, bro. Man, listen. Let me say this to y'all, right? And I know all of you know what I'm saying, you young, the high testosterone mofos will like some nasty, freak, nasty shit like this. Listen, let me tell you something. This is on the onus of the teacher. She's the one in authority and responsibility position. Period. They're saying that they got text messages of her grooming him. Now think about this. She ain't no cougar. She's 30 years old. She's 30. She's youngin'. And this goes right back to that conversation where I told y'all, and I'm not talking about her in particular, but this goes back to that conversation I told y'all about the teachers dressed at these schools. Because I told everybody watching my channel, and I've been saying this, they had, and what it's doing is, and this is the conversation that needs to be had, bro, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, I know y'all don't like it. Some of y'all feel like it is discriminatory, this, that, and the third. Uh, you got teachers who have these surgeries and stuff like that. Some of them, they just built like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got all this stuff going on. I'm gonna show you guys. Like, bro, I don't see some stuff, man. And I'm gonna show y'all right here. Now, you've had teachers that have been under fire, right? They have called for these teachers to be fired. Now, basically, they're looking at these teachers' IGs. Let me repeat myself. They're looking at these teachers' IGs. Also, they're looking at these teachers, who are, you know, um, how should I say it? You're teaching these youngins at a young age. Let me tell y'all something. These youngins are their mind, um, bro. Don't y'all know going to school and seeing y'all's bro? Let me tell y'all something. And it's been multiple teachers. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand some people gonna say, "Hey, man, look, ticket. They can't control. They think like that." You know what I'm saying? Some of these teachers got BBL things like that. Again, you know what I'm saying? But you had teachers, and I've talked about this on this channel before. And I'm not talking about this one girl that's on your screen right now. I'm talking about just in general, period. You've had them that have been fired, that have people have complained, and there have been threats of wanting to get these teachers fired over what? Over attire, right? Appearance. And this is why I'm gonna ask y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all this, right? So you had teachers that was getting complaints. Now let's have a real conversation right quick, right? Real conversation. And y'all smash the like, share, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, see, again, you have to tell me. So if you're, see, see, I'm finna tell y'all. See what I'm saying? I'm finna tell y'all. 'Cause I can tell you better. I can tell you way better. I can show any one of you. I can tell you. See, you see, and I told you they looking at these teachers' Instagrams. Like on the left, you see her Instagram picture. On the right, that's her school picture. Now, with these students having social media, what in the world you think that's doing to these young students that's sitting in this classroom? And now, all these kids got Instagram, Facebook, social media. So you're getting to see both sides. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. Me being, and I hope my father ain't listening, my mom ain't listening. Me being a 14, 15-year-old at school, and we ain't had no teachers looking like that. But I'm saying, bro, like, do y'all know what that do to a young? So again, and I'm telling y'all this, man. This is a real conversation. Imagine you sitting in class trying to concentrate. Now, this woman got so much backlash. Now look, that's the teacher. Now you in the classroom and all you doing is thinking about yams. Yams. That's it. Yams. Then you take it with the teacher I showed y'all. And I'm saying this again. Y'all don't understand. These youngins that's going to, man, they thinking about yams. I'm telling y'all this. So when you see this type of stuff, now people will say, hey, well, Ticket, she has on like, that's good, okay clothing to be a teacher. But you have parents complaining because of the girth, the thickness. Now, do people in the comment section have a problem with that teacher right there on your screen? Let me know in the comment section if you would have a problem with with your your kid being in that class. Would you have a problem? Let me know, yes or no. With that teacher right there, dressed like that, would you have a problem? See, the ladies are saying yes, and she have on formal clothing, like, you know. Now, if she was like, and here's where this is where this thing gets tricky, because people will say, oh, well, that's discrimination, because if she was sloppy and just big and nasty, nobody would care. Oh, but because she, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody in here saying, yeah, they would. I mean, if you go to the parent-teacher press conference, man, and you see the teacher like that, bro, it's cheaper to keep her, man. Now, I'm just being honest with y'all. So a lot of y'all said that y'all would have a problem. See what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing, and this is not saying that they're doing anything as far as what this other woman's being accused of. I'm saying that, you know, you have parents that are complaining about this type of stuff because of this type of things that you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all. Right? And so you're seeing that more and more. And like I said, when they get to see the social medias, like that picture came off her social media. This is the teacher that's being charged in this situation, right? Little exotic looking thing. You know what I'm saying? That's off her social media. So, you know, the students getting this stuff, the teacher's social medias, they going and looking at this thing. And here's the question: do the teachers get to have a life? You know, because I'm telling y'all the truth, some of these teachers be thirst trapping on social media too, but they'll say, hey, that's just my normal life. Now, that's my question to everybody else. Do y'all think that the teacher should be put in a certain responsibility box that if you're a teacher, you cannot post on your personal accounts? You know what I'm saying? Certain things. These are all questions I want to ask everybody that's listening to this video. Right? Because I'm just going to tell y'all right now, man, I'm going to be very honest with y'all, man. At 15, if I was going to class and that was my teacher, my father would have had to come to the school and give me a spanking. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'd have probably, man, I'd have been on punishment every day. I wouldn't have been off punishment. I'd have been on punishment the whole year. And I'm just being honest. I know y'all thinking, oh, come on, now I'm not lying. I would have got a spanking at the school. But you have to think about the other side. Because here's the thing, the older ones have the onus of the responsibility. Right? I'm just telling y'all this. So when you see a teacher wearing that, like you said, oh, well, she ain't really, but then some parents got a problem with that. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all, man. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell the truth, man. I would have a problem concentrating in class if that was my teacher. I'm just gonna be honest with everybody watching this video. I would have a problem concentrating in class if that was my teacher. And I'm talking about on my schoolwork. And it's no disrespect against her, because I'm not saying that she did anything wrong in this picture. I'm just saying you have people that have been complaining about these people, but I just want to know how everybody feels about these certain situations. Right? So the question is that now I have a different question. Ages. Should there be a certain gap between, for example, you have, you know, some teachers that are, in their late 20s that's coming in teaching like that. Like, you know, do y'all think it should be an age like you should have to be like 35, 40 years old or something like that? What do y'all think? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, even if that was a college professor, ain't nobody in there getting no work done. I'm talking about the irons, and I'm not saying it's her. I'm not saying. I want to say this again. If I was in college and that was my professor, first of all, I'd have perfect attendance, and second of all, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I wouldn't be focused on no books. So that's why I say it has to be a question about that, because what happens is we have to ask: is this a distraction for real? We got to be honest about that, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, act like I'm perfect in front of nobody, man. I'm not finna be in college, and I'm just speaking in general situations, and that's my professor. And you telling me I got to go in class every day and concentrate on the school where I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just saying, my whole thing is this, man. I think that first of all, it should be better uh, policing in these school systems. What do I mean? I mean, uh, by the people that's in charge versus the teachers and then the students, right? Um, I also think that the parents should take more accountability in checking their kids' phones, devices. I believe that, right? I believe you should. I know some parents want to give their kids privacy and stuff like that. Man, let me tell you something, man. The kid living in your house, nah, you abide by these rules right here. Yeah, let me see that phone. I need to know what you're talking about, dog. Let me see that phone. When you leave up out of here and you paying your own bills and you live by yourself, okay, now you have a right to whatever you want. Okay, cool. Do what you're gonna do then. Knock yourself out. But when you live in this house, yeah, hand me that phone. Let me see that phone, dog. Let me see that phone, Playboy. I need to see that phone. See, and I think that right there will help these situations even more. Because I don't want to discriminate and say because a woman is thick, she don't deserve to be a teacher. I don't want to say that. But it's a thin line with that thing, man, because, you know, I mean, man, bro, I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Like, you know, I showed y'all pictures of a woman in normal clothing, and people said they had a problem with it. Now, like I said, this woman right here, petite woman, athletic woman, uh, you know, she had pictures up on social media and stuff like that. You know, she's communicating with the kids. She got a number, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, You have to know, and then again, the parents have to see who their kids are following, who's following their kid. All this stuff, bro. This stuff is all important. A lot of parents are asleep at the wheel, bro. And I know y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all want to hear about Diddy. Y'all want to hear about all that shit. I know y'all don't want to hear about this, but this is important. I'm sorry. 45 times in the school. Allegedly 45 times in the school. And 5 times at her home during school hours. How in the hell did he get to her home during school hours unless he got in the car with her and left? That's not on the school cameras? Right? I'm just saying. It's not on the school cameras of him getting in the car with her or whatever. I'm just asking. And I advise parents to do what my father did. Pop up at your kid's school unexpected. I'm telling you, you need to do that. Or just pop up at their school unexpected. I'm telling y'all this. They need to be knowing who these people teachers are. Some of y'all don't even know who the teachers are that y'all just hear about. Y'all don't even know. And I'm gonna say this to y'all. Here's another thing. You don't even know if she has something. Or you don't even know if this allegedly could have been the only one. Then you gotta ask your son, did they use protection? All these different things. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. You know? I think that it's one of them situations where, you know, everybody gotta, you know, crazy word, man. Crazy word, bro. Up to the person say you'll not have to get it. No, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying you should check it. Some are lazy and they don't check. They're not checking the phones. They're not checking the devices. Like some of the parents that are listening to this video right now, they're gonna start checking their kids' devices because I said something about it just now. But a lot of people are lazy. They ain't even checking. So you don't even know half the stuff that's going on. You don't even know if some of this stuff could be happening in your house. Now think about that. And I'm telling you again, if I'm the parents, I'm suing the school, I'm suing the teacher. Man, ain't no way in hell, bro. There ain't no way in the world. I'm suing everybody that's in that realm. I'm suing all their asses. And my son is gonna be on punishment forever and a day. That little he gonna be on punishment until he turn 18 and move out. Yeah, you on punishment. He gonna be asking me 2 years from now. You must still on. Yeah, you still on punishment, sucker. Go to your room. Straight like that. I'm still on punishment, man. Yeah. You still on punishment, dog. You got another 8 months. I've been on punishment for 2.5 years. Yeah. I'm telling y'all this, man. Crazy work, bro. I hope it wasn't true, but they're saying they got all these text messages and stuff like that to corroborate this stuff, man. And her team is denying it that it's true. And like I said, the husband is standing by her after they even said that they had the messages that said that she basically said she was going to leave him and leave with millions of dollars. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. But I'm telling y'all right now, how many of y'all in here would have sued the school? And man, I'm telling you right now, I'm suing that whole, bro. Let me tell you something. That whole school. This ain't even a question. 45 times at the school and at home, bro. I'm suing the whole. Let me tell y'all something, bro. There won't even be no more school. I'm getting them for $100 million, maybe even two. That's facts. And then you ask yourself this last question when you're dealing with situations like this. If this woman felt a certain way, why she couldn't just go get somebody that was of age? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys out there that's your age, man, that would have no problem fulfilling any of your fantasies. I don't understand that, man. That's why these people should get the most punishment, bro. That lady don't look like she have a problem. It'd be dudes out here volunteering to give her that work. If that's what she wanted, that's her age. You guys let me know what y'all feel, man. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.